Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you my computer setup. So it will be more like a vlog type of video where I will be creating videos every year, maybe in January or Feb, and show you what my current computer setup is. So I will not be discussing more into like what CPU I have or what graphic card I have. It's just what are the hardware resources I'm using it for solving my problems. So let's get started with the PC. So as you can see, I have one computer on the right side, and I have a bunch of other small computers inside the dash. So one is the Raspberry Pi, which has a white wire connected to it. Then another I have a Skull Saint mini PC, which is working as a home server. And third one is the Synology, which I have bought in 2024. So it is a NAS network access storage. So these are the four computers I have for different purposes. So and another one is my laptop, which is there, but it won't it not always be there. So whenever a situation comes, I try to mount it here. So I need to use it, I think 4 or 5 times in a month, when any situation comes where I need to use my PC and laptop at the same time, or there is a very high intensive task where I need multiple monitors. So this is for that. So this table can accommodate I think 3 PCs. So let's just discuss quickly about what each piece does. So this one is main PC, right one, which has a blue LED. So it is very powerful one, and I use it for high intensive tasks, like for heavy video editings, and when I actually want to develop a very high intensive task. So that is for that. And this one, which is a Raspberry Pi based system, as you can see, that's a very small one. So it is run on using a USB adapter. So that is used for local DNS server. So because I'm using domain server for my local setup, like ha.local for home assistants and ebooks.local for my ebook hosting service. So this particular blue one is used to resolve my local DNS to IP addresses. Then the next one is the middle one, where the blue light is coming from, this one. So this one is used as a local home network server. So here I have installed Nginx Nginx server proxy, which helps me resolving the local domain. And another one is I'm using for home assistant. So I have hosted home assistant on VirtualBox and exposing that URL from this computer only, And then I'm also using PhotoPrism, which is not consistently working for me, but I have configured for that, and I also use it for all downloading purpose stuff. So basically what it does is I'm using all the time. It's on all the time due to the home assistant usage, and I'm also using for downloading server. And then the third one is my NAS. So NAS is network storage. So I was in need of having a storage which can be accessed from anywhere. So currently what I was having is Netgear from Netgear, but it stopped me from accessing outside my local network. So I need to purchase this one in order to access my files outside my local network. So that is that. So I'm using it with the hard disk, and it is actually very costly. So yeah, that is for that. So guys, in the last part we have discussed how many computers I have. Now let's just discuss about the monitors, that because when you talk about the computers, you need to use it with something which can be used as output. So I have as you can see, I have a 5 monitor setup along with the 6th one, very small one. So in my desk I have 5 monitors and one small monitor like this, and I have one Echo Show. So the main thing which I'm using is this most of the time is this 4 monitors, this one as you can see, and this one is also used as a 5th monitor. So whenever I need to like add any widget to it, I use that screen to like monitor something, like if I'm downloading something, so I drag that particular window to here, so that it won't it will get noticed in a particular section. So this computer which I was talking about is capable of connecting it to 7 displays, but most of the time I'm using 5 displays only. And I also have a TV, which I think I will not use it anymore, but I have a provision to connect PC to this monitor. So what I do is whenever I want to play game, so I connect this to this monitor, I mean TV, and make it as a main display, so all the games which I am playing will be open in this monitor only. So that is my setup for this. And also one cool thing about this whole setup is these whole monitors also used with this below monitor as below computer, which is called Sense middle one. So whenever if this computer is turned off, then the output will be taken, input will be taken from this PC. So this bottom one and top one, middle 2 monitors will be used with the skull cent. And also these 3 monitors, center one and the left one, is also used with my laptop as well. So I'm using all the inputs I have, like HDMI, VGA, DVI, and even D port, to configure all this. So the idea is whatever the device I have active, it will take the output from it. So I will I will attach a video to demonstrate that. So guys, in last section we have seen how I'm using my monitors with different devices. Now when you talk about the different monitors, we need to discuss about the inputs, how you are going to use same inputs with different devices. So here I'm using this cool keyboard with this nice mouse and mini keyboard. So these tools are based on macros, so I can configure macros on it. So like I can create a macro for like click the start button and go to the paint, or I can open specific applications. I can even attach shortcuts to it. So same things can be done with this. And these 2 wheels, one is for volume control and another one is for like forward or backward keys. So this is used with the main monitor, main computer. And these 2 keyboard and mouse will be used with this laptop and as well as the computer inside the desk, which is called my home local mini server. So the way I'm using it is using a KVM switch. So this is the KVM switch I have, and it can be used with Alexa. So I have configured cancel. So I have configured that with using this Broadlink IR universal remote. I will also attach like a demo of that. And also I have a USB hub which has a physical button which is a Fingerbot. So it can actually turn on and off this physical button. So the similar thing can be done by broadcasting the command from Echo devices. So this is my whole setup. And when you talk about the inputs, I also need to have sound coming from it. So I have different devices. So it's very challenging to use same speaker with all those devices. So for fulfill that, to resolve that challenge, I have used this sound switcher. So it has a RCA cable, and it can also be used with this broadly convert. I have not configured it yet, but it can be done. So it has a 4 switches. So all I need to do is I need to run a cable from this 3.5 mm jack to RCA to this, and I can just switch between these one. So it will work just like normal TV does, like AV1, AV2 inputs. So it has same feature. So these are 2 channels. And also for the time being, because I have not configured it, I'm using this particular USB dongle which has a sound system. So KVM switch is also capable of giving sounds to the system. So what I do is I connect this with this, and it can actually use the same USB card with all the systems according to the input I have switched. So using this I can use the same devices across different machines. And this is the EcoShow, which is a 8-inch version. The main purpose of me using this is for looking at the cameras in my home, and also like watching Netflix and Prime videos on it. So it's really work like a charm. And I have also used one HDMI switch which is connected to this this upper monitor. So for like reference purposes, I need to connect with different devices. So I have used one HDMI switch to switching between different devices. And another thing which I have done on my desk is this external button. So this is connected from inside connectors. So this CPUs has power in, power out pins, which is connected to physically on the cabinet power button. So what I did is I disconnected it from there and run a wire from inside the system, and it goes here. So so I don't have to go inside and click the button. All I can do is I can just use this button to turn it on and off. And also it has a USB interface, so I'm using Bluetooth with this. And another thing which I am using is these 2 buttons. So these are Alexa based, or you can say home.
Sorry, I don't know that.
She keeps picking up. So this one is used for turning on and off my this bulb. This one, if you can see, it is a Smart Life button, Zigbee base. So when I click 2 times, the light is turned off, and when you click 1 time, it will turn on the light. And this one is Alexa routine button. So what I do is what I am using it with is when I click it, it will turn on this bulb, then like roof bulb, and it turn on the monitor. And I can also configure it to switch this KVM switch according to the input I want to use with it. So it is that, and when I click double click on it, it will just turn off everything, and it will say command like it's fun serving or something. Let me just show you.
Fine, go ahead.
So it is saying fine, go ahead, and as you can see, it's turned off both the bulbs. So it is off, and now monitor is also off. So you can configure whatever routine you want to configure with. And also these 3 monitors are connected with my one Sonoff switch. So this one is directly connected, which is on all the time, and all these 3s are connected with the Alexa switch. So which I can turn on and off by giving commands, or I can just press this button and it will turn it out for me.
Command center at your service.
So I have a wait, and you can see not monitor is on and my bulb is on. And this left one should turn on after a period of time, or maybe it just don't work because Sonoff bulbs are horrible. But I have configured this with that. So that is my setup for monitor on and off thing. And yes, I can also show you how I turn on the USB hub. Alexa. Oh my, I have turned it off. Alexa, turn on USB hub.
Okay.
So as you can see, it actually physically turned on this thing because we don't have any mechanism to turn it on. So it's a USB 3 base hub which has a 7 inputs. So these are the setups, and I have also used 7.1 channel. So it's very cheap one. I think it cost me around 4,000 to 5,000 rupees speaker, but I want to like use it in whatever way I'm going to sit. So I won't have two main speaker in front of me and two on side. So as you can see, I have this speaker, this one, and I have two here, and I have one here and one here, and I also have one in the rear part somewhere, and one is behind this monitor. So I have 1, 2, 3, and the 4, 5, and 6 and 7. So that's the 7.1 setup. And if you talk about the laptop, in order to get the output from it, I'm using Type-C adapters with it, which is giving 2 HDMI outputs, and also I'm using 1 HDMI to give the output to this current monitor. And I'm also using this HDMI switcher for maintaining output from this laptop and this my mini server, home server. So most of the time I'm not using this laptop with it, so that's why I have go with this particular HDMI switch. If my requirement like keeps on increasing, I will go with the IR based HDMI switches. And this is the interface for the mouse. So it has 12 customized buttons for macros and another 2 for other configuration purpose. As you can see, this are the 12, and also can be configured with different tasks. So monitor is a very basic one. I mean, a keyboard is very basic one. It just have, it is a mechanical keyboard with the RGB light, so you can just change light. And I have also have a this study light. So it has a touch button, and as you can see, it's turned on, and you can have all the light on your desk using it, and you can just turn it off by doing this. That's kind of a slide button. And I also have a webcam 720p and 1080, but its quality is very bad. So Logitech is far superior than the I don't know what was it, in Jabronics one. So I'm using that particular webcam for all my purpose. So I think I have shown you everything. And for the bonus thing, let me just show you the behind the desk. What are the cables I have? Oh yes, let me just show you the mounting mechanisms I have used. So I have this this mounting mechanism for these two monitors, and this one is gas spring base, middle one, and also that is a gas spring base. And these are all the cables I need to use, and there are lots of extension into it. And I was talking about my small Raspberry Pi based system.